Hi there and welcome back to Let's Play Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend. This is Depressing Draws as per usual, and we find ourselves in a curious looking warehouse place, and my gosh, running with scissors, aren't we pushing the envelope for the paradigms of the first person shooter? I would have thought so. Let's just let's see what horrors await us and what exciting new things await us around this corner. Yes, there's some guys shooting at us. Well, let's just leave them well alone and jump down this suspicious looking lift area. See you later, shitlords. I'm not putting up with any of your shit. Yep, I'm just going to go down this mysterious looking lift, and what could possibly be at the bottom of it? I just don't know. It's like some sort of spooky government installation, wouldn't you say? We're just trucking down, and doesn't this lift remind you of something? Something out of Half-Life, perhaps? Well, these guys are just going to shoot us nonetheless anyway, so we're just going to ignore them for a bit. Shoot this guy in the face, and where could we going down this mysterious green tunnel? And what are these guys doing with sledgehammers? I don't think that's typical military issue, guys. You know, I feel like you shouldn't be using sledgehammers as representatives of the American States Army. You know, American States? Something like that. Oh, I don't know. United States of America? That's close enough, isn't it? And yes, look at all these dangerous nuclear warheads that they have just sort of left on pallets lying around for some reason. And yes, you should be very wary of shooting these bombs that are lying on the ground, because not only will they explode and kill you in the game, but they will also hard lock your computer as a result, and you'll have to do a cold boot, and we do not want to be doing any of that in this game, Lou. So let's just smoke a health pipe, because God knows we just
good for me, but I feel great.
We need some sort of drug to keep us going throughout this game. Let's go and see if we can find some more American soldiers to shoot. Not that it gives me any great pleasure, you understand?
Welfare reform.
It's just the fact that, you know, I have to kill them to progress, so I am given very little option in the matter. I'm sure you'll agree. You know, these guys are just doing their job, but unfortunately I'm here and I've got to shoot them all in the face, and that's just bad luck. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things. I can't help it. I am held literally hostage by this game. Let's just having a bit of a dueling sledgehammers, and apparently his helmet is protecting him, so let's just shoot him in the face instead, and that sorts him out a treat. I think you'll find. So
there's plenty for everyone.
No survivors, and what's happening now?
But I'm sure it'll make a nice fireball. I'll deliver it to Interactive as soon as I get out of here.
Okay, so apparently we've got to nick this nuclear warhead, because that seems like an excellent idea all round. You know, I'm sure you'll agree that the United States Army and government are not going to be massively nonplussed about losing a nuclear warhead. I'm sure you'll agree. And look at that, the psychotic episode gimmick makes a return, mainly at the end of the game, for some reason, you know, obviously triggered by picking up a nuclear warhead. You know, that seems like something that would definitely happen, doesn't it? And we see ourselves...
Either my head wound is kicking in, or some game designer was smoking crack.
I think probably both aspects are correct, so let's just carry on. And yes, it looks like we're going to have some comedy jumping puzzles to play in this game, and thank God for that, because, you know, if there's one thing that I truly love in first-person shooters, it is, of course, yes, first-person shooting, but the first-person shooting, well, yes, obviously that's something of an obvious thing, isn't it? No, first-person jumping and platforming is what I mean, and we seem to be getting attacked by dogs, although you'd be hard-pressed to see the fuckers, because they look exactly the same as the background, so thanks a lot for that game decision. Fucking running with scissors. I've had enough of this shit. Look at this. I can't see the bastard dog, and they seem to have even gone to the extent of modelling a penis on the dog. Well done for that, running with scissors. That's about as excellent as the time as Bethesda chose to model the horses' assholes in Oblivion. So, you know, maybe that was their I don't know, inspiration for this game, and horse's asshole seems likely, and these horrible zombies are going to come and give us some aggravation, so frankly I'm just going to leave them alone. I can't be bothered to interact with them in any meaningful way, so I'm just going to smoke some crack.
Can't be good for me, but I feel great.
Which is obviously the thing to do, and I honestly think that if you imagine that they run out of ideas sometime in the part of this game's development. You think this might be now? Oh, I fell down a hole. Well, so on we go, having learned our lesson that the holes kill us in this game, and who would have thought falling down a big hole would kill you, but then mind, we're just going to carry on as it were. And yes, what mysterious design documents of the game are we going to find now? Oh yes, some more Gary Colemans to kill. God, I've missed these guys already, you know, it's not as if I'd killed 100,000 of them already in this game. I'm just going to have a bit of dueling grenades with them here, as it were, because I honestly can't think of a better way to kill them at this point. And some cats as well. Well, good job everyone involved in this game, thank Christ that oh god, I've just got nothing left to say about this game, you know. What more can I do to describe the horrors which I'm currently going through?
Great.
And happily we seem to have returned to normal from our head wound. Let's just see if we can go back outside. No, they locked the door behind us. Well, at least they did that right, I guess. And yes, some more guys to shoot. And yes, we make short work of them, don't we? That's just unfortunate, isn't it? Yes, I do have some guns left, so let's carry on regardless. Yes, some more warehouses to go through, and we seem to have come back to the start. Well, oh, and look, a shitload of guys. Let's see if we can take them out with a grenade. Oh, if I can get a grenade out. Yep, here we go. Oh, they seem to be quite tough for American soldiers. You know, not that American soldiers aren't tough, you understand, but just literally, I would have thought that a grenade would have taken them all out. But no, we seem that I am sadly mistaken in this regard. But that seems to have done the job this time, so let's carry on. And can we go up the lift? Is that a thing we can do? No, we have to go up the stairs. That's just cruel. Why would you make me take the stairs when there's a lift there already? Are you telling me it only goes down but can't go up? How did it go up then to collect the other soldiers then? How did they do that? Answer me that, running with scissors. You can't, because you're wrong. And what you're wrong about is just basically everything you do. So, where are we? We're in another warehouse. Brilliant. Let's just see if we can get out of here ASAP, frankly, because there's just too many guys to kill at this point. I'm just going to run away because they've got rocket launchers and shit, and I'm about to die. And, you know, frankly, I've just had enough. I feel like I could give the American army a pass at this point. You know, they don't deserve me killing any more of their guys. Well, and other than is absolutely strictly necessary, you understand. And that's mainly excuse, because actually the real reason is I just don't give a fuck anymore. So see you later, guys. I am just not bothering with you. Oh, I seem to have got a bit lost there on my straight line journey to the door. But never mind, we managed to come through regardless. And what's through this next door? A mystery. Would you believe it? Another identical looking corridor. Well, I am excited now, and we seem to be back outside again, and there seems to be all manner of horrible bastards just running around waiting to shoot us in the face. So see you later, guys. I will just let you carry on with your lives. You know, I don't need to get involved with that sort of fight that they're having with these zombies. They can just live their lives out. Let's just see if we can get out. Lickety split. And yes, this is just yep, that's the way I came, isn't it? Oh well, let's just see if we can. Why would you even let me do that? Why couldn't you just lock the door or something? But no, you just had to let me be a victim of my own stupidity by trying to come back the way I came. Well, never mind. These zombies seem fairly docile, and like they're not going to hurt us too badly. So yeah, let's just ignore them. Why don't we? You know, that seems to be what we're doing with the vast majority of all the enemies at this point. And there's some more dogs to come and upset me, but I'm not going to be upset. No, I'm just going to ignore them, because I think that the best thing to now is just ignore them, because, you know, we won't rile them up any further. We're just going to just let these guys go about their lives. No zombies, I'm really not interested. No sale, no sale. I'm just totally ignoring you at this point. Oh well, I'll shoot that one a bit just for a laugh, but you know, I haven't really got anything that's going to effectively kill these things. So what the hell are these supposed to be? You know, burnt dogs? I mean, what sort of world are we living in where these dogs are burnt for some reason?
Brain hurting. Ow, stupid head wound.
Okay, that's curious. What are we looking at here? We seem to have baby face doors now for some reason, but they still succumb to a damn good kick. And oh dear, I hear more Garys about. Oh, go away, Gary. I'm not interested anymore. Leave me alone. I think I'll probably go this way, won't I? Let's just see. Oh no, and bloody cowhead Garys as well. Leave me alone. I just don't want to play anymore. Like this, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Leave me alone. I'm just speed running the hell out of this game. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not just ignoring. Oh, and yes, the head wound seems to have cleared itself up of its own accord. So let's go and continue on. And I wish I didn't have to run around these bloody levels anymore, frankly. It's just boring, you know. I'm backtracking the way through this game. But again, you know, it wasn't bad enough that we had to backtrack through the terrorist camp, but now we just do exactly the same thing in this part of the level. Wunderbar. Lovely jubbly. And leave me alone, zombie. Just what is it with zombies and being so antisocial? They want to kick my ass 3 ways to Sunday constantly. You know, leave me alone. What have I ever done to you? I'm just sort of running around here with a grenade in my hand, but you know, that's no excuse to attack me. You know, I just want to be left alone at this point. And I'm also lost, so maybe I'll cut you in when I've discovered what I'm actually supposed to be doing in this game. Aha! Right, this seems to be the exit, so let's go out of the Paradise City military base.
My brothers, we are being oppressed by the man and his zombies.
Yeah!
Whitey thinks he can hold us down and suppress our constitutional rights.
Sing it, brother!
Our right to freely express our views by openly hating and destroying all that we dislike.
What he said!
Fight, my brothers!
Hallelujah!
Destroy the infidels and zombies for Allah and the First Amendment!
Do it for the children!
Holy shit. It's the apocalypse. Again. This could make it a little tricky to get to interactive.
Yes, well, after that retarded cutscene, and you know, I hardly think this qualifies as an apocalypse. You know, this just got a couple of guys having a rumble, frankly. You know, and who gives a shit about that? But never mind. That's going to call it the end of an episode here, and I'll say thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next episode of Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekends. Do some.